Ha, Mousy. Is the music a good volume, love? Don't really hear it. Okay. We can go. There. Now you can hear it. Okay, good. Might need to check this. Okay, I think all my sound should be good. All right. Let's go here. Hello. It's Thursday. And we are back on the Sanctuary server. I was just doing some AFK. Oh, you're right. It's the cookie server. I don't know why I said the other. Oh, because I was looking at it earlier. That's probably why. But yes, we are on the Sanctuary. Or the AFK. The cookie. Oi. Cookie. The CCC. Didn't get a lot of gold. I wonder if it's all coming through here. No. Alright. I AFK'd for a couple hours. I thought I would get more gold than that. I know it went through a lot of gold, because you've been saying Sanctuary for ages. Could very well be. Hi, Clara. Alright, so we have lots of stuff. Okay, well, it didn't even go through all the gold, which is sad. We'll put that in there. If you need me to, you can plonk your avatar there for a while you finish your workday. Maybe. It might be behind on auto-crafting. You are not wrong. Nope. They are caught up. Unless they're behind in loading. No. I'm just afeared that it's all getting stuck there. I might need to watch that closer. So we'll just go like that. What I wanted to check. Oh, all right. Definitely did not get the amount of obsidian I was hoping to get. Need not necessary. If you want to, that's fine. Just make sure if you do, you AFK at this front edge, so all of the bartering guys are actually doing the bartering. Please. Okay. The trading might have been not working perfectly. Well, see, I kinda figured out that is that you need to stand at the front edge of the AFK platform to get all of the trader pigs to trader pig. How's it going? Going to work while working on some artwork. Awesome. Thank you. How's your day, Moto Man? Haha, ha ha ha. Brain does brain. Some days. Alright, so we also have a few more of the happy guests in here. There's 3 there. There's 10 there. There's probably some in the guts and behind. Oh, maybe there isn't. Alright. I guess before I go anywhere, I need Mousy to be here. Hey, going well. Got a bunch of orders out the door, so kinda chilling while finishing some renderings. Very cool. Ah! There's a Mousy. Look, it's a full-size Mousy. Magic Mousy. Ooh. Or if you're just going to hover there. Yeah. Right, exactly. Right there at that front edge. You don't have to hover. If you stand in the glass in that front edge, you get all of the guys doing the tradey things. I'll add a little bit more gold. Because it won't take long for them to go through a couple of stacks each. Why is that not? Okay. Thank you, Mousy. So hopefully I'll get some more obsidian. The crying is good too, but I want the regular obsidian more. Now another thing I did the other day that I'm going to show off is I fixed... Okay, I didn't fix. I changed the Foglight farm a little bit. Because I noticed that the golems were being severely damaged. You know, when you're used to having warp plates and waypoints, this takes a while. So I'll go up to the AFK spot. And what I did... down. Is where all of the snow is, there used to be chains. There used to be chains. And the... oh, see, now they got damaged again somehow. But... the... magma would sit on the chains and hit the golems. We might, yes. We will have to add 2 new chairs for the 2 new members. So now, instead of constantly hitting the golems... Actually, I think if I remove those chains, I'll be fine. So instead of constantly hitting the golems, they're now falling into the pit, getting shrunk by the snow, and then eaten by the froggies. In 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I got almost 5 full shulker boxes of each color, and a shulker box and a half of magma cream. So might need to add chains on top of the bars because that's what they're landing on. Yeah, I don't know that they're actually... This little section of chain right there is what they're landing on. That little top section. So if I remove that, these guys should be okay. But I don't need to yell that. I put in... See? There's not as many in the purple because I'm using purple. Uh-huh. And now we also have magma cream filling in. And yes, I color-coded the boxes because I'm a good guy like that. But that's what keeps the smaller ones from getting the golems, so maybe we need to switch it out in science, yeah. So I probably should bring some wool over here. Well, I guess we'll wait to see if people need wool. I can bring wool, though. All right, so I did go material gathering. They are necessary to bring them into the center of the farm, where the frogs are. Otherwise, they will just loiter on their platforms. Although I think maybe yeah. Unless we can try with lava on one side to see if lava will push them over, but that can be scienced later. Did I? Interesting. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's go. Like I was saying, I grabbed materials. There's the Eevee for anybody who wants to catch it. I grabbed materials so we can build. Snow method is better. Yes. All right. We'll come here. So there's the lights. There is the dyes to make cyan. Pale oak logs. I don't remember where I put everything. Oh, yeah, the terracottas. And Clara caught the Eevee. So, what are we doing? We're building a stairway. I did get a hold of the creator of the spider of the area we're building in. And the Nimbian was ecstatic that we found it. Very, very happy to hear that we found it. He was happy to hear that Stream enjoyed finding the spider as much as I enjoyed it. There really is no lore to the spider, but he said, I am free to build in this cave system as I see fit. So I'm gonna. What does that mean? That means I'm going to have a lot to clear out. I am going to get rid of or find a way to make these vines shorter. But I want a lava pit under him. Maybe with a little bit of water around it. Along the walls, I'm going to have housing that will slowly wrap its way down somehow into the bottom level where I am now, where my storage and stuff will be. There will be more housing down here. Maybe some farms. This will be an entrance that goes out to the village that's here. There are still villagers in the housing, so I can utilize those. There's also up here somewhere that I found a skelly spawner right here. So that was in the open. That was fun to find while I was trying to light this up. I did light everything up. If I've missed any spots, it's one or two. It shouldn't be too bad of, mobs dropping in on me. So yeah, we are free to go. What style housing am I building? I don't know. But I do know I want a lava lake under here. I want a giant spider egg, I think, here-ish. That's going to have my portal in it. Yeah. I think it's going to be fun. So for now, we're gonna work on this stairwell. Oh, I didn't grab spruce, I don't think. Or did I? Where am I? So yeah, I get to clean out all of this. One of the new server members offered to help because that's what they enjoy doing. They enjoy clearing out resources and stuff, so I'll get his help bringing all of this to one level, digging out the sides, kind of, rounding the space so I know what. And after that, I will start putting in buildings. All of this is going to be one level, I think. The upper area is going to be a couple of levels. So this might be where a couple of the farms and stuff are, with the storage here. It's not going to hurt to have another bamboo farm, another sugarcane farm, that kind of thing. Alright, so what do I have in my inventory? I have a bunch of empty shulkers. Look at me go. Why did that not? Yeah, that's interesting. It's not auto-filling everything for me like it normally does. Well, one of my mods changed. Oh no, here we go now. The tags on some of them were different. Wonder why that is. Alright, so we are probably going to bring this down 2 layers. So just for now, this is temporary. That's why I'm starting at the bottom and working up. And what am I doing? Some of you have not seen, most of you have not seen this yet. What am I doing? I have come up with an idea for what the stairwell is going to look like. Don't worry, it will be easier to walk in. See? It's gonna be this. So this is why I wanted the frog. No, not really bonking my heads. Like this will be low enough that it's good. You don't need a huge shaft going down. Teehee. Just big enough to fit between the stairs. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I have. So I'm gonna do pale oak logs or pale oak shelves in between the cyan terracotta with the frog lights up top, and then we're going in with the spruce stairs top and bottom. So what I should probably do is get how do I want to do this so it's safe? Let's get some frog lights. Let's get some frog lights. Nope, no, it's spruce. I don't normally build with dark oak. Keyword normally. I might end up building with dark oak. Okay, so we'll grab a couple of stacks of frog lights. And did I bring spruce? There is a spruce stair. I did bring spruce. Alright, I'm gonna have to go get more spruce. That's fine. We're going to do one side of the roof, then the other. We're not going to worry about the stairs yet. I'm used to... Okay. No, I don't have my axe on me. Okay. 2, 3, skip. Skip. Oops. Skip. Skip. Oh, wait. No, that's wrong. Alright. See, I'm already doing it wrong. Because I'm not even digging them into the wall like I should be. Hi, baby. See, I'm making this too narrow. Okay, so that's got to go there. 2, 3. Skip. 1, 2, 3. Skip. 1, 2, 3. Skip. Now, if I'm not perfect, that's fine. It'll get fixed as I go up the wall. But I'm kind of putting this in so I can get the... Oh. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Let's do all of them. It's going to save on the counting. It's not like I have a shortage of them. Exactly. I just also don't want to waste them. Now, the good thing about this is I'm getting resources to put in my storage systems. Depending on, you know, how soon I can get the built, I have an idea for what I want for storage. I don't know how big it's going to be, because I do still have the other storage I can use too. I'm not completely abandoning that base. Okay, so we'll put that there. Oh, there's a unlit portion above me. Alright, that's fine. And Mr. Mime has appeared for anybody who wants it. So we may end up at a couple of points today going back to my other base to get materials. And by that I mean wood, because I've got the tree farm there, or the tree chopping area that I can use. Now, it won't take long because of some of the data packs that we have on the server. I should probably grab my shovel for the dirt. Tree chopping goes rather quickly on this server. Even for the pale oak, which impressed me. Shadow Mousey caught it. Yay. Except for the warp wood. Yeah. But at some point this year, I am planning on learning to use Light Matica. And then I can go to the Redstone Wizard and say, hey, you know that farm that you built that's really good for warped wood? Can I get a schematic of that? Or Clara will do that, or one of us, because we both want to learn. Why was Clara sad? Clara didn't even try. Oh, if you need to strip the log. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're sad because the warp wood does not work in the. Yeah, right. Okay. Yes, brain fog. And I don't even know if that's what that is. Oh, snow. It's snowing. Yes, it's been snowing since we woke up. It has not stopped. You got a mine tree for ages. Well, I'm not gonna say that it's your choice of wood, because I don't want to state the obvious. Just going to science yourself a farm later because you're done. Uh-huh. Alright, so now we go bop, bop, bop. See, now we're going to have a nice, bright... I should have my axe on me now. Hi, Dink! How's Tink? Oh, I don't have. I think, I have to, I think you're tired. I get that. I think I have to, go get more netherite. I will do that though when one of the newest members of the server is on, because then we can go together and share said netherite. Wow, I went through quite a few froglights on that. How many did I take with me? Oh, I only took 2 stacks. Alright, so that's not as bad as I thought. Since when does the gold farm produce magma cubes? It shouldn't. I'm not saying it's not, or it didn't. I'm just saying it shouldn't. It's the size that counts. You're looking at them now. I didn't say you weren't looking at them. All I said was it shouldn't. Just like some of the non-spawnable areas have now turned into spawnable areas, and we get zombified pigmen walking around the grounds underneath the farm. Might explain the lower amount of gold. It might. At worst, if I need obsidian in a hurry, I will go to the end and mine out the obsidian towers and call in a dragon and mine out the obsidian towers and call in a dragon and rinse and repeat. So chat, the other day I spent 2 hours after stream lighting stuff up. It doesn't sound like it, but I did. How many wooden stairs do I have on me? I have enough to go up. I should put in a mod that auto switches between tools, but the problem with that is it does it whether you want it to or not. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So how's people's weeks going? Ours is full of snow. Snow and rain and more snow. Yeah, yeah. We have not had a great week weather-wise. You got your copper golem sorted out. Yes. And I still need to look into my copper golem sorting. I know where I'm going to put it. It's going to go up there, near the top of these steps. You're pleased about that? Yeah. It looked good, too, while you were working on it last night. Now, the good thing about this stairway, and the bad thing about this stairway, is with the shelves on the side, I can store stuff in the shelves, I think. What I want to do is at the bottom, I need to build a bedroom around here too. At the bottom, the very bottom, where the deep dark is, I want to have the shelves so that they will dispense 3 things for me. I want food, I want rockets, and I want wool. I need to learn how to have it so when I walk up, I can dispense some of that into my inventory. Does that make sense? Does that sound right? Does that sound like something plausible I should do? Thinking of putting a few villagers on the sides for food, maybe a bamboo farm, debating a small pumpkin, a melon farm too, but you can't go much higher than what it already is because of the bulk auto storage above. Yeah. Well, you're right. I should do that over here. I need to put in some villagers for food, which means a couple of farms to get food to trade for emeralds to get more food. Which actually, this whole level could be that. I could put in like a villager done carrot farm over there to get carrot to trade with villagers. I could do melon and pumpkin farms with a small like villager trading hall to get food. That's a good idea, baby. Might just do bamboo and masons and farmers. Masons wouldn't be too bad either because then I could trade stone to get emeralds too. Alright, so let's grab a few of these. Iron trades are good too. Yeah, but then I can bring iron over. I can do a small iron farm over here. I Clara was saying something about the iron farm possibly being need to be looked into. So that's the thing. I don't know. We have a lot of iron there. I don't know what Clara was saying the new issue was going to be. Oh, because it's not in spawn, it might not be in spawn chunks. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it broke because the spawn chunk changes. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I think that's exactly what she mentioned. Which isn't bad. It just means someone has to AFK there. when we need iron. But there is so much iron there right now that yeah. Unless people are using it to put their redstone on, spawn chunks are no longer auto-loaded. Alright, so then we just put in a, we can get a data pack for chunk loaders. You know, if we need it, if we needed loaded constantly, we can get a data pack for chunk loaders. If that's something we want. But right now, there's enough iron in it that I'm pretty sure if each of us took a shulker of iron blocks, we'd be good. You're gonna spend some time turning iron into emeralds? Yeah. Alright, so I am digging out the side of this. I should probably at least be putting these in. You want to go explore, find the leaf litter and the new wildflowers? Yeah. I want firefly bushes. I want lots of firefly bushes hidden in the floors in this cave system so that there's constantly fireflies floating around. I think that'll look cool. Started doing that in your area to add so much ambiance to the Enchanted Forest. Yeah. I want the fireflies to be more like sparks. Especially around where I'm going to do the lava pool. I want it to look like things could be burning. I think there's going to be a lot of lava in this area. So there's gonna be a lot of smoke coming up from the floor. You think you can bowl me on them? I think so. I just don't have any. Because that was going to be part of Monday's stream, as I was going to find some of those while I was out looking for a cave. Well, this goes to show you how well that went. I am short one. And I don't have any on me, do I? Nope. Why does that look different? Because it's not done exactly the same. That's why. But see how much wider this is going to feel? It's not going to feel as constricted. Okay, I think some of these had been counted to threes, which is why I didn't do them. That's probably what that is. Okay. Alright, so I am actually going to need to... like that. So I have something to put the walls on. Or the shelves on. I don't know if I have to do that, but I'm going to do that. Oh, not two. And again, I'm using the wrong pickaxe for this, but that's fine. I do like how that lights up like that. I have some I can bowl meal if I want. All right, cool. Yeah, I'd like that. All right, so I might as well do this all the way up. Oh, didn't need to go to that deep. Now, why am I doing every few like this? To make it look like it's structurally sound, at least in my brain, you know. I could probably go more. But I think if I go too wide, it doesn't make sense. I would rather it be a little too narrow. Oh, wait. Brain isn't doing the forward thing at the moment, so if you might have to excuse me with all the mistakes I seem to be making. Do I need to save all of these resources? No. Would love to stick around, but you have a morning meeting with your professor tomorrow, so leaving a lurk. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you for the lurk, Jordan. Hopefully you have a good meeting tomorrow. One of these days you'll be here a little longer. But I know life is busy. I appreciate the lurks I do get. For anybody else who's lurking, I appreciate you too. Anyone who's watching this on YouTube, I appreciate that. What? What? I do have a YouTube channel for my VODs. The last three have been muted, but they're there. This is a test to see if I got everything fixed so that my VOD stopped getting muted. The joke, of course. You've discovered a way to teach children science. What do you call HIJKLMNO? Water, because it's H2O. Nice. Alright, Sound Booth Bot had the rim shot. It's like, where did that come from? At least you didn't go 6-7. I actually saw a TV commercial uh, do the whole 6-7 thing, and it pissed me off. Thankfully, it's not for a food thing around here. I'd stop eating it. You mean it's 1:45 a.m. right now for you? If you get you a scholarship at either UK or CA, or you wreck your sleep schedule more, or the clock shifts, you'll be around longer. No, I get it, man. I get it. You're here as you can be, and it's appreciated. And I never wreck yourself for, you know, the content creators you enjoy. Your health, your sanity is more important. Now, if we're part of your sanity routine, then by all means, but your you stuff is more important, and we all know this. I just, bug every once in a while, because I can. But I'm never serious about that kind of stuff. Sanity, never had one of those in the first place. Yeah, I'm still looking for mine, too. I was told I would receive some at birth, and it got, back ordered. Oh, off to bed. Have a great stream. Thank you, Jordan. Okay, so this is as high as I'm going to go with that for now. Because, like I said, I think I'm lowering this by 2 blocks. And we'll go all the way around the chamber. Alright, so how much? I still have quite a bit on me. Okay, so no. Since I shouldn't have to carve much more of that out right now. Let's go and... because I know I have to carve more out going down the rest of the way. I get that. I do. So now the question is do I take those lights out? I do like it better like that. It feels a little more polished that way. A wild screamtail has appeared. The picture does not look like a screamtail. At least not to my knowledge. Hey Wario, how you doing, buddy? Happy Thursday. That's a screamtail? Okay. I thought it looked more like a Jigglypuff. But I am not a master of anything Pokemon, so 1, 2, 3. And Wario caught it. Get going. 1, 2. Yes, yes, this is turning out. This is turning out. I never think I have good enough ideas when it comes to Minecraft. And I know I'm wrong. I know that's not the case. But that partially comes from the way, I was treated in high school. I'm trying to get past it, because I know I have good ideas. You got this a couple of weeks ago? Nice. Oh wow. I can't even pronounce that, but that's cool. Okay, so you know what? I think I'll take those out. Apparently, it's a sinister Plasand. Oh. Oh wait, no, that actually can stay. Go 1, 2, 3. This side we will just fill in like this for now. Just like I said, we're bringing that down a couple, so that's going to change a little ways. Now I need shelves. If PCG Battle wasn't complete crap, you could grab a Sandy Shocks from the weekly. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the battling system in this. Okay, so where is... Here. Okay, so we're going like that, like that. Too drawn out. You could paint a room and watch it dry by the time a turn goes by. Yeah. And I think that was part of my problem with it, too. We'll do 2 stacks of this way. Okay. I lost my rhythm. $8.72 of 1025. That's pretty good. A lot more than I've got. I haven't actually played in about 2 weeks, or about a week. Now, I'm pretty sure 2 stacks of these is not going to be enough shelves to go all the way down. But that's where we're going to start. And I think at the top here, I want a refill of rockets, carrots. I don't know what else I would need to have a refill. But I know... Oh, maybe... No. Maybe arrows? For when if I change... Oh wait, I went a little further than I wanted to. That's fine. Okay. That's not going to be enough. Hey, Prelude. How you doing, buddy? No idea yet. You just rolled out of bed, still getting coffee. Grab one for me, too. Jeez, we're an hour in. Hey, Castle. How you doing? We're an hour in, and it's taken me this long. No morning prelude. Don't. Okay, that's fine. What's new with Castle? I haven't been to Sleepy's stream yet this week. Mind you, when I was there last week, I didn't see you. I think you were still sleeping. Cleaning the house, nice. Wanna come clean ours too? I had enough to do one side. Why am I making such an expensive build? Can somebody explain this to me? All right, you're thirsty? Take a sip. Because it's pretty, because I can? Yeah. And it does look good. I do really like how that looks. Oh, no, no, I have in here, I have more. I think one of these still has more. But thank you. I have pale oak. And like I said, I can go and quickly chop some because choppy the wood in this server doesn't take long. It's the stripping of the pale oak that's taking a while. Oh, but I don't know if it's at her new storage or at her old storage. And if that's the case, I don't even know where her new storage is, and I'm not sure I could find her old storage. So it would be, a squirrel. And I wouldn't show off her storage without her being in stream. Oh, I haven't heard this song in a while. Last night you got all your mods and resources loaded onto your instance and was able to load in and out and then load it. Okay. Oh, load in and out. Okay. I got kicked from my instance today of Farming Sim. I don't know if it's because my computer just needed a restart or if one of the new mods I downloaded isn't happy. But that's a later thing or a tomorrow thing. I know you're willing to help, and I appreciate it. Oh, you were talking about Cookie. Oh, you got in. Okay, I see what you mean. So there we have it. There's the first person that we talked about bringing into Cookie, which was Prelude. Yay! Prelude's Minecraft instant is working. No, that's fine. We weren't gonna name names until people were ready to say themselves, unless you were on the server. I caught a stream in the stream, not in the end. Yay! Hi, Nordic Wolf. How's it going? You were 3 blocks away from spawning into a wall. We actually figured that out as close as we could. You wouldn't spawn into the wall. You would actually spawn on top of the building, which only happens once out of every 50 spawn-ins. Swadaloon has appeared for anybody who wants it. How you doing, Nerdwolf? Can somebody please shout them out for me? If you want different type of Minecraft experience, go check out Nordic Wolf. Still booting up your brain, I get that. I know Nordic Wolf was working on a large redstone storage contraption, store everything type thing. Thank you. I don't know if you finished that, though. Do I want to do this last? Let's do this, get it done with. And if you spawned on top, if you do / trigger spawn, you're down on the ground. Yeah. You haven't gone back to that you've been working on a monster sci-fi project and said, you know what, I get that. One can only do so much redstone before they need something else. You'll have to go through all that stuff later, yeah. I'm about to need to teach myself how to make a storage using copper golems. But I need mine to have redstone involved, because I want it done so I can have multiple things in a stack of chests instead of just one thing. So it takes a little bit less space. Someone can give you a tour of the castle at some point. Yes. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to make 2 new mailboxes too, Clara. Alright, so I need... You're welcome. So I am making a stairwell for those who have just joined. This stairwell is going to go into the deep dark. At the bottom, I am going to have one of these shelves deliver me wool for when I go, and wool and torches, I think. Wool, torches, and food. That way, as I explore the deep dark, I have some place to go to get more resources for it. There should be empty ones still, yeah. Deep Dark is spooky, as are ancient cities. Yeah. Part of the build that I want to do here is empty that out and put in some sort of like a civilization down in there. I'm not going in any deeper. I am not ready to take this on yet. Like I said, I want to put a delivery system down here that's going to give me the torches, the wool and food. Now, what I might do for this is make a bacon farm on the rooftop. So, we have the long part of our stairwell made. Like I said, I'm not bringing it all the way to the top yet. This is going to go 2 layers down. It's all going to be at this layer. And I could probably do that now, but no. And I think all of this is going to come up to this layer maybe. Well, that might stay. That might stay. This is going to go a little wider. I could actually probably do a little bit of a another lava pool from the one above. And bring the lava down into here. There's going to be a lot of cyan terracotta though, probably. And because I'm going to be dismantling that entire ancient city, I'm going to have a lot of deep slate blocks to play with. Now, one thing I didn't check is if there is a... so there's my ancient city. Is there a trial chamber around here where I can go get all the tough blocks from? No, there's another ancient city over there. So there is another ancient city close-ish I can go steal blocks from. But I will probably fly out to do that at a different ancient city. I was hoping for a trial chamber around here, maybe. Okay, we've had this song ready once. I don't need it again. Not in the mood for that one. That one works. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to go look for a trial chamber to get a bunch of tough, maybe. Do you have shulkers of tough? Nice. Well, love, I don't want to be taking all of your materials either, love. You know, that takes some of the fun out of it for me. Alright, so let's put these in there. This area would have been loaded before trial chambers. Yeah, probably. And I think you're right. We have to go out a little ways to find them. Alright. Let's dig out the walls and the roof. Going down to the bottom. Let's go get the proper pick for that first, so I actually have cobbled deep slate instead of just deep slate. Now, I probably need to take some of this stuff and get it repaired. Actually, how... Okay, my armor is actually sitting pretty good. I don't want to inadvertently break any of this. So, Prelude, I was saying that when you get onto the server, I need a little bit more netherite for my stuff, so we can always do like an ancient debris hunt together. Alright, so first... Why are you not braking on the stairs? Hey, Choir. It's going decently well, except for the snow. How are you? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How much snow so far? They've changed it. They've changed it saying that it was supposed to be 20 centimeters to up to 40 centimeters. So they're calling for 1.5 feet. We've probably got 3/4 of a foot already. So about 8 inches. Yeah. I have half of a stairwell. Nice and bright and all cheery and stuff. See, I brought the right axe, but I didn't bring a shovel. The amount of jokes you could make with 8 inches comment. It's not the size. It's how it's used, and this is not being used well. You know how people like to say, if you do it right the first time, you don't have to do it again? Obviously, they've never lived in a snowy area, because I can shovel my walk the first time, right the first time, every time, and it still gets recovered. Based on the news, as of 1 p.m., 8 centimeters of snow has fallen so far. So 2.5 centimeters per inch, so that's just under 4 inches. Can't let this stuff go to waste. Now, I'm not taking away the middle because I want the light, at least until I put in the lights. Which I probably should be doing at the same time as this, but... And I'm having this feeling that I'm missing where I should be putting blocks, or cutting out blocks. So that one did need to go. That one did need to go. And now I'm getting lag. Why do I get lag so much on this server that's not modded, and I don't get it on the other one that is? Volbeat has appeared for anybody that wants it. Looks like some sort of electric beetle, if I remember correctly. Okay, we'll just do it like that for now. Let's... Well, how bad's my inventory? My inventory is not bad. Let's go grab... Aw, nobody caught it. There. Alright, now we'll go grab the... terracotta and some of the lights. I could probably carry a bunch of this stuff on me. And I put the shelves over here. I won't have enough shelves, but so shelf. Okay. Oh, this sounds like Toby Keith. It is Toby Keith. And you know what? This works, because then I can just finish the bottom of this, like so. Oops. I love this bar. Oh. Oh. Wrong. Okay, so let's try this again. One, two. Nobody caught it. What do we think, chat? If something, and I'm not saying I'm going to add it, but if something should be added to this design, what would you suggest? 'Cause, 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 ' I think that just got rid of a stack of shelves. That makes me sad. I can get them back by clicking on it with an empty hand. Uh, nope. Unless I already got them back and didn't realize. Probably already got them back. Or they're in the shelf still. Possibly. I thought I clicked on all the shelves. I may have missed one. I've lost my flow. You can kick the flow all you want. So we might science something after this. I want to science getting stuff out of a shelf. Now, I'm pretty sure people in my chat have already done so. Do I do the stairs now? No, I go make more stairs to be safe. I guess while I go up... One, two, three... actually, no, because it'll be 4. Yeah, just look at the shelves that you go up, see if you have shelves in the shelf. Well, no, because I had shelves in a shelf and I put a block in front of it. And then there was no longer shelves in the shelf. Uh, has appeared. Okay, so I'm actually gonna bring the top down first, I think. Probably got stuck in the blocks. Well, yeah, probably. You're right. I'm not going to fight with it today. It's only blocks. It's not like I have a shortage of wood right now, so... Only thing that would look neat in the wall to you would be... your carts coming from the bottom to the top? I'm not sure I understand. Huh, this one actually has base to it. Oh, mine carts. I could probably do mine carts going up. And depending on how I feel, I might do that with the amount of stuff I'm going to be getting. I might do a drop-off station at the bottom. And have it auto-load and auto-empty mine carts. But that might overwhelm the little golem guys, so we'll have to wait and see. Because I do want to do the golem storage at this base. Why did I put that there? Well, the good thing about this is I'm getting a nice amount of tough. No, not you. That's what I did last time. Alright. I might need to go check to see how that gold is doing at the gold farm that Mousie's AFK at. Just to make sure that there's still gold in it that they are sorting. Hey, look. That actually came down perfectly. It's almost like I had this, so if I do this, one of these ones here, the zombie piglins have been falling. It's not the falling part. It's not the falling part. It's the bartering part. So when I'm done this wall, I will go check the bartering part. I appreciate you AFK for as long as you have been. See, I don't even have a redstone box in this world. So I actually have to go back to my other base to science this. I don't have enough. This needs something. This needs something. Oh yay, my computer just told me there's a snow warning in effect. I need some more of these. That can go in there. That can go in there. We'll sort that. Hey, hey, hey. Nothing I've done. Um... Probably. Oh, wait, I still have another. Okay, why did you not all turn into logs? There. That's probably far too many stairs, but I will be using them elsewhere in the base. Now, I do want to fall in love with a girl like you. Oh, I don't know if you were here when I said it, Prelude. But I did talk to Nimbian about building around the spider, and he's all for it. I think you were there when I was talking to him about it, but... Oh, I asked him if he was okay if I, since we found the spider, if I was able to build around it, and he said go for it. So we're gonna build around the spider. And below the spider, and maybe above the spider, and yeah. Now, it's a good thing I'm going to be getting all of the deep slate out of the ancient city, is because I think a lot of the buildings are going to be deep slate and tough. They need to have an easier way to remove the bark off of logs. Or I should have a speed beacon. But I don't really want a beacon down here, because then I have to have a beacon beam going all the way through. Using the saw? Yeah, that would be a really good idea. Or using a saw. A woodsman workbench would be nice. Like a sawhorse. How am I 4 short? Okay, wait, no, how am I 3 short? Alright, I guess I'm 3 blocks short. Just making sure it's not going up through blocks. There's a spider I was talking about. Big mechanical beast. We're gonna put a pool of lava under him. And we're gonna go from there. There's gonna be quite a bit of lava, quite a bit of steam. A lot of fireflies to make it look like there's sparks and ash flying all over the place. If we're going to use wood, it's all going to be the pale oak mixed in with the tough and the deep slate. I think I want a lot of the Clefable has appeared for anybody who wants it. I think I want a lot of the flowers from the pale pale oak um, forest areas. How did I? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I need to go repair a bunch of stuff. Not really, but I do. Oh yeah, we were gonna go do some testing. That's what we're gonna do. A flower farm, the eyes blossoms is on your list too. Okay. And Shadow Mousy caught the Clefable. So if I take one of these two and get it to dispense stuff, that would be great. Now, let's go like this. Easy to do, but you'll let me figure it out. Uh-huh. I think all I have to do is have a hopper going into the back of the stair with a chest on the hopper. Or a shelf, yeah. Now, if I do... What I'm wanting to know is... Because the hopper holds 5 things. The shelf holds 3. If I fill the 3 items on the shelf that I want it to have, being wood, not wood, torches, carrots, and wool. And in the hopper going into the shelf, if I have a stack of wool, a stack of torches, and a stack of carrots, and put in 2 other blocks that don't stack. And then I put something from... I'm having thoughts, and thoughts are hurting. So if I do that, only those 3 will drain through from the chest. So if I daisy chain 2 more chests together with a similar concept, so I have 1 chest full of rockets, 1 chest full of torches, not rockets, 1 full of torches, 1 full of wool, 1 full of food. That it will slowly just keep draining through on those lines and not putting the other stuff that's not stacking in. But with my luck, that's not gonna work. Well, we have a stairwell. I think I'm just gonna have to have the stuff in a single chest. It sounds like a great idea, but you would use one shelf per item, then you don't get accidentally, you're going to go through more torches. Oh, you're right. You're very right on that. So if I just go these three and go wool, food, torches. It's actually a very good thought. That is a very good thought. So over the weekend, I'm going to try and dig out a little bit of the area around here and do the research that I want to do on my sorter and start putting the sorting system over here. I want my sorting system in over here. That way, while I can either come up from down there to get and place resources, or come from over there to get or place resources. So I don't need this. I don't need that. I do need this. At least I don't think I have a redstone box. No. Oh, I do. So that might not... Why is my redstone box blue? Okay, so if I have hoppers... So if I go like that, because you're like me, you're a rock star in red, probably. So then I go bop. Uh-huh. For now, we'll put you back in there. And let's grab... So if I have a couple of stacks of that, it will fill the first one and then the second one. It will. And then if I go like that, it takes the full stack. All right, cool. So I'm going to need a shulker full of torches, a shulker full of food. And this is uncharted territory for you, but you know somewhat of the mechanics behind this. Okay. See, I was going to try to get them all to come through one, but you're right. If I go through torches faster, it'll start bringing other stuff through, and it'll cause a logistics nightmare. So if I have all three with a chest on top, I can walk up and say I need food, grab, go. I need torches, grab, go. Yay, Mousie's workday is over. Alright, so now that I have that, I'm going to go check. Wrong way. This way. Yeah, we have two people to introduce to the world. We do need to make two more chairs at the square table. We might need to make a thank you, baby. They might need to have a bigger table. We might need a bigger table. That way. Nope, I was going the right way. This way. How is it snowing at minus 14 degrees is what I want to know. Like, that's too cold for snow. We got little to no extra gold. What in the world? Is this not doing the thing anymore? Piglin stole a lot of it. Yeah, the little nugget's still getting caught under the hopper. I think so. That's probably it. And these guys, their trading mechanics have changed. So we may need to reimagine this entire thing. Well, thank you for trying, baby. I don't know if I can. Looked like there was also a glass block missing. Glass block missing where? We might need to go into... You put a black... Okay. Oh, if there was a glass block missing in there, they may have got out of there. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I have to... See, I built this the way it was said to be built, but... I don't know why the glass is... or the gold is getting stuck in there. I know. See, it's not tick for the gold being... There are no ticks for the gold being sent to the trading pigs. It's as the thing empties, it drops down the next piece of gold. Or that's the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, there is a little bit more. You're right. But we can't waterlog hoppers, can we? Alright. Oh yeah, I can't waterlog anything in the nether, you're right. Yeah, thanks, baby. We might just need to reimagine this entire gold farm, which isn't the end of the world. It does, which is surprising me that we didn't get more than, you know, a few stacks of gold. Like, you see the nuggets coming up, but they're getting stuck there. Now, I don't know if I have to have glass in these back ones. Let's try. Maybe move the two back and add tripwire observer sticky piston slime to push over the hopper. I don't think that'll work. But it might. And if that's the case, I'm going to leave the tube where it is and move this forward. But I don't think a gold nugget will hit a tripwire. It would be more of a timer thing. I don't think so. This tech is so old, I'm surprised it still works at all, to be honest. Because, you know, in that few seconds, stack and a half of nuggets. So what might need to be is like a etho hopper clock. If I let it go up into that area and do a piston to push it forward. I don't know. That's not a today thing. My brain is not branding enough. But that's what it might have to be. is let the glass tubes bring the nuggets up, and then have a piston push sitting here where it comes up and push it forward. The other question is if I go... If I stick a mud block there. It might make it think that it's another full block. Yeah, I know what you're saying. If I put a mud block there, will it think that those are all full enough blocks to keep going up? And then get sucked in through the smaller mud block? Oh! Did it go in? No. It's not going in very fast at all if it is working. I think my other question is how much gold is actually falling through? Alright, that's definitely not fixing it, so... It's something I'll have to play with, or we'll have to play with, I guess, now, is to try and see if it'll push. I don't think it's bypassing that into here. Like we have gold blocks. We have gold blocks that we can use to barter with. But also, if they're not bartering properly, Because the amount of gold that went through means that the whole bartering system needs an overhaul too. Alright. Let's... Oh, I didn't even... Oh, I think I still have some No, I took all the shulkers out. Alright, we'll go here. We'll grab 3 shulkers. We will high poppers. What color wool do we want? Actually, I got a lot of wool down here. Probably black. Black? Yeah, we'll grab black. So I need 2 more stacks. 1, 2. And we will need torches and food. Do I have? I do have carrots down here. I think what I might do though is make a pork chop farm for that. I don't think I've got a lot of carrots. I could trade for carrots. I don't think I have a lot of torches. I do not. So let's make some torches. So 1 stack of coal makes 4 stacks of torches. So 6 stacks of coal. I think I can grab regular carrots to start, because I know I have a shulker of those. Some food down there will be better than no food. Although bread would probably be better than carrots. I don't want to do all the trading for golden carrots right now, though. That's where I'm coming from that. And we don't have enough gold to make golden carrots. So, Wild Happiny has appeared. Alright, so that's going to be enough torches for that. I have wheat coming out of my ears. And they're up there making more wheat. Make a tool for what? Hi, Amanda. How's Amanda Bob? And somebody please shout out Amanda. Friends, if you are up in the morning and you want to play some marbles and do some daily affirmations, join Amanda's stream. They are 18 plus, so if you need to wear headphones because of little ears around, please do. They also do some night streams where they play other games. There's so many that are coming to mind. My mind just went blank. And the name isn't coming to me anyway. But they do play some night games again. More 18 plus, but definitely a lot of fun to be around. Please check them out. I'm doing okay. I'm tired of snow. You're welcome. I think I'm just going to go with. Well, let's make some bread. We'll stick some bread in there for now. All your snow is almost gone. That sounds delightful. I wish ours was. We are in the currently in the throes of a snowstorm. Yeah, it's Canada though. What do you expect? Well, just because your end of Canada is warmer than my end of Canada. I think overall... Oh, wait, wrong way. I think overall we've got about 1.5 feet on the ground. Yeah, you're as far west as you can go. I know. Alright, so... we're gonna go back to the new base. And we need that. And we need 2 more of those. And we need... Where did I put them? Too many shulkers. There. Yeah, you're probably the furthest east you can be from you. Normally get quite a bit of snow. This year seems warmer. Well, I believe we are in the same time zone. I think you're Eastern time zone, so you're not that much further east, but you are much more south than we are. Go figure. The seasons have shifted 2 months forward. Yes, they have, and that's 100% they have. You were thinking I was West Coast? No. You are definitely in the same time zone. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Bop, 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 bop. So now we need to go If I'm going those three, let's put those in. There, there, there. Which means now I need to go up in behind. Hopefully you can take some of your snowsuit. You can have it. In fact, there's an IKEA sale going on in my backyard. All the snow you want to come grab is yours. You just have to come grab it and get it home and self-assemble all snowmen. That is wool, bread, torches. So actually, that's a good order. He keeps trying to send it to you on the West Coast, so no thank you. Well, I have to get it somewhere. Alright, so I don't need to put lights in here because, you know what? We're going to do that anyway. Because with my luck, there. So, it's all well enough lit. I want those blocks back. There. There is my safety line going into there. We're very well in the thick of winter there, and we haven't seen snow yet. Don't want to see it either. Well, you know, I don't want to see it. I don't have a choice. All right, friends, we have our stairwell. We have our safety net going into the stairwell. I think next up, it'd probably be done a little bit off stream. Actually, a lot bit off stream. We are going to dig in a bedroom. We're going to dig out some of the ground where we are. We're going to dig in a bedroom. As I think a bedroom going there is going to be smart, especially if I'm going down there to do a bunch of stuff. Snow brings ice, ice brings the warrior down to the ground. Uh-huh. Yes. And snow is only pretty for the first day, and then it gets gray and brown and black and crusty and gross. So, yeah. So our next steps are going to be digging 2 layers out of this. We're going to move a bunch of this shulker stuff. I'm going to dig 2 layers down of this. I'm going to put in a bedroom and figure out how much room I need for my sorter. So hopefully when I'm back on Monday, unless I get stuck playing other games, because there is that. I have Farming Sim 25 going on. I have Star Rupture going on. I'm promised I'm going to go play some Minecraft Dungeons tomorrow, because it didn't happen today. So, you know, I got stuff. I got things. And it's a good thing about a long-term world is it doesn't need to be done right away. But I have a plan. Uh-huh. Do I have a sign? Probably not. I do not have a sign. I have wood, though. I can make a sign. I need sticks. I might need to make it out of pale. I also need to sort the stuff I've got here. I should take the stuff I have here, put it through my sorting system at home. Okay, so we'll go planks. I'm going to need... Oh. So, bop. There. And it's a good thing there's villagers close. I can bring villagers down here, put villagers in. Like I said, I'm probably going to set it up so that there will be some simple farms. Carrot farm where the villager auto carrots. And probably a melon and pumpkin farm. I could also will do bamboo to get sticks. And sugarcane to get paper, and trade sugarcane and paper to get emeralds, and have those trades down here too to get emeralds to get golden carrots while I'm over here. Now I have a supply of iron that I can trade. I'm gonna have a supply of stone. I could put stone masons in because I already have stone. I don't have a lot of stone, but I have stone. And there's going to be a lot more stone where stone comes from. That having masons over here to trade with will be probably beneficial. Because there's a lot of stone in over there. And if I go up here, there's a lot of stone over here I'm going to be digging out too. And there's going to be, you know, two layers of caverns over here. So we have the work cut out for us. I think, though, one of the first things I'm going to do is turn this into a lava lake under the spider and get my portal in. That sounds delightful. I have to clean all of this up, get rid of the water. I guess that almost means no. There's enough stuff there. I can make an egg out of what's there. We'll have a big lava pit. This lava will stop. I think that lava is just going to get relocated to come from over here and down. A wild dragonair has appeared if anybody wants it. So the walkway is going to have to be a little bit better cleaned up to come down into here. It's going to take some planning. It's going to take some planning. But oh, no, thank you. I think this is a good place to call stream. I got what I wanted done and a little bit extra. I'm going to see if there's anybody to raid. No. You're very welcome. Thank you for those that were here. Thank you to the chatters. Thank you to the lurkers. Thank you to the mods. You are all very appreciated. You all make my day. Um, just having those few people to talk to during the day makes me want to continue doing things. So that's good. Should be back on Saturday with Clara. Probably again from this server. I know there's still some more stuff we might want to go find. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I think Mousy wants to go find some stuff too, so we might just do a stream where we go look for things. Maybe get some stuff set up for our two new players. Who knows? We'll see what Saturday brings. Probably Minecraft though, probably from the cookie server. And we'll go from there. Have yourselves a great rest of your day. Take the time. Wrong that one. Take time out of your day to contact friends and family you haven't talked with in a while, just to check it. Let them know how you're doing. See how they're doing, because you never know if it's going to be the last time. And as always, if you can't be good at what you're doing. And we will see you on Saturday. Bye, guys.